Okay, so I want to talk to you a little bit about Young Living and why we chose Young Living. And while my friends were using Young Living, I also had friends who were using other oils. And so I wanted to do my research. I wanted to understand what company would make sense for me and my family because, to be quite honest, I had used an app called Think Dirty. Think Dirty allows you to scan the products in your home and you can read how toxic they are on a scale from 0 to 10. And I had younger children, and I scanned their products that I thought were more natural products. And it turns out they were ranking a 9 or 10 on the toxic scale. So I'd kind of lost my faith in trusting companies and wanted to do my own research. So I did it. And what I found out about Young Living was that they own their own farms. And not only do they own their own farms, but they do not use pesticides and they handpick weeds. And you can visit a farm at any time, which that to me was kind of an eye opener because if you are going to let me visit whenever I want, then you have nothing to hide. And I actually have friends who have been to the farm, so I do trust it. And Young Living also uses first batch distillation. And the best way I can explain that to you is if you have a tea bag. You can make 10 cups of tea with the same tea bag, but it's going to get weaker and weaker over time. So Young Living only uses first batch distillation, and that means it's the strongest and the purest oil. They have a seed to seal promise where they take the best producing plants and use the seeds from them to create the next plant. And when they go to harvest their plants, they actually go out to the farm every hour and do a test batch to see if the plant is at its peak time and ready to be harvested. So this is a company that really genuinely cares about giving you the best product possible. So that for me sold me. I know there are other oils out there that are very diluted. So I've heard people say that the essential oils don't work for them. When I ask them what they're using, 9 times out of 10, I find out that they are using extremely diluted oils, which you would probably need to use a whole bottle of those oils for the same as 1 drop of a Young Living oil. Or they're using oils that you see at Bed Bath & Beyond or Walmart that say they're essential oils, but they are actually man-made synthetics that are toxic. And they actually, if you really read the fine print, they tell you not to put them on your skin, not to ingest them, and they're not essential oils. And of course they don't work because they are actually toxic and they are not meant to be used in this way. So I trust Young Living. I have a great respect for the founder, Gary Young, who really has put his whole entire life in this business because he wants to help people find essential oils that work for them. If even one person orders an oil every month, like if somebody's ordering this one oil and no one else in the world is ordering it, Gary Young will keep that oil in stock and they will not discontinue it because their philosophy is if there's one person who needs the oil, they want to keep it around for that person. And it just goes to show that they're good people and they really want to do the right thing. So that's why I chose Young Living and why I continue to choose Young Living. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them below and I'll be back in a minute. Thanks.